Hello. Yeah, I'm Tom, a steering group member of Strike Map and its sister organisation, Organised Now. For those of you who don't know, Strike Map was founded back in December of 2020. I think what it's become is a really good illustration of the increase in the industrial struggle in this country. Since the map was launched, there's been over 230,000 individual workplaces use the map to document their strike action. And we've had over 2.1 million views on the website, 350,000 individual users using it, and it's become a really important tool. But the uptick in activity has meant the organisation itself has had to change. It's all done completely on volunteer labour. We now have a steering group, and we've just linked up with the General Federation of Trade Unions, who are going to help us, just give us a little bit of extra capacity, a little bit of money when we need it, and also, crucially, run some trade union education, which will be vital for the months to come. And if you look up on their website, they've got a fantastic program of stuff. The last year and a half or so has been really positive, but as socialists, we take the analysis that in order to achieve socialism, we need a strong workers' movement. And although it's been really positive, we're not quite there yet. The last time inflation was this bad, back in the 70s, was something like 13 million trade union members, which would cover 80% of the economy with collective agreements. Now we've got 6.5 million members and 20% of the economy covered by collective agreements. So it's obvious we need to massively grow this movement like never before if we're to fight back against a series of interlocking crises that we now face. This is why Strike Map's also involved with our sister organisation, Organised Now. Really simple idea, a peer-to-peer network, linking up workers who want to go through the process of forming a union, and we just basically link up people who've organised in a sector before with people who haven't got the help to do that, and try and help them form a union in their workplace. It's looking more and more likely that we'll have a Labour government come the next election. And the other day I saw a briefing, I think from the Shadow Cabinet in the Financial Times, said that they expect a return to the social partnership of the late 90s. And for business days, strike days, we'll go back down to the low numbers then. Well, we think if they honestly believe that, they're in for a rude awakening. The series of interlocking crises we're living through won't magically disappear under the Labour government that are promising to do nothing about them. Do they honestly believe that NEU members are going to keep quiet while schools crumble? That RCN members are just going to let the NHS be privatised off bit by bit? That RMT members are just going to forget about their colleagues and comrades that are getting sacked? No. So, like I said, we're going through a series of interlocking crises, and nobody's going to come and save us except ourselves. Mick Lynch is right, the working class is back, but it's time we get even more organised, which in our view is why it's crucial that we build these rank and file networks so that we're strong enough to intervene over the course of the next few years to make sure there's no sellouts, that the fight back against the anti-trade union laws is led by us, and to build up a mass movement from below that can push for socialism. It's often said that trade unions are the last line of defence. Just doing it, sorry. It's often said that trade unions are the last line of defence for the working class, but at the moment they're also the first line of attack. And the firing gun has definitely gone off. Whoever ends up at number 10 come the next general election isn't going to be a friend of the working class. So imperative we keep up the fight, we keep unity, and we keep building. Thanks a lot.